Nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
Episode 9, we are here.
We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 9 of the Nothing But Net podcast. Now, before we start, we ask you guys to like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. You guys did so well watching our last video, so we appreciate you guys for that. And just before we start, we're recording this on Thursday. It's dropping on Friday, so if somebody has a big game Friday, if somebody drops a 50-piece or a triple-double, we're not going to know about it, but we'll talk about it on our Instagram. So make sure you guys follow us there. Link is always in the description down below, you guys know. But let's get right into it. How you guys doing?
Good. You already know. Chilling.
Dream, how you doing, bro? How's DREE?
You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm kind of stressed out right now. College is stressful.
Hey, it happens, bro. It happens. But what matters is we ready to do what we do best. That's talk hoops. So get right into it. Our first topic: what's wrong with the Boston Celtics?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? What's happening? What's going on? How can they get better? We just got to answer a question overall. What's wrong?
I think it's probably them. I think it's the injuries or the health of the team. From the beginning of the season, the whole health protocols and stuff like that. I think it kind of messed up the chemistry within the team, and I just think maybe they don't have enough time together. I don't know, but or it could be the coaching, like Brad Stevens. I don't know, but it's something within that locker room.
See, I've watched my fair share of Celtics games this year. All right, they're fun to watch. Right, I watch Luka hit a game winner on them, but that's a different topic. But basically what I've seen from Boston is that when Jaylen Brown went down, Jason Tatum knew he can't do this on his own. All right, he can't. Kemba Walker is not cardiac Kemba. He is not Charlotte Hornets Kemba Walker. Shout out Kemba Region. But still, he is not the same guy. And Jason Tatum had his fair share of injuries earlier in the year, obviously with the health and safety protocols, like Dre said, but that affected the team. And they're young, they're talented, they have nice pieces in their starting lineup and off the bench. So I don't know how they're gonna adjust to this, right? Because obviously they're the 7th seed. So
they're in play. They're in the play-in right now. So
they are in the play-in, and this was a team who going into the year we thought were gonna be contenders right off the bat. We thought that these guys were going to be dangerous. We saw Jaylen Brown the first few games of the season. Jaylen Brown has been one of my favorite players to watch this year. I love watching Jaylen Brown's game. I don't know what it is, but every time Jaylen Brown is on TV, I have to turn it on and watch the game.
Yeah.
And
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen
Brown's nice.
That boy cold.
Hey, he is.
Career highs in every category, shooting, scoring, rebounding.
Another thing with Jaylen Brown, though, he played his role really well, right? He played the number 2 to Tatum's number 1, right? Sometimes he'd even play a number 1 and Tatum would play the number 2, right? Mm-hmm. So Jaylen Brown could get you a bucket any time you needed it, all right? You need a bucket, go to Jaylen Brown, right? Obviously, with the whole Celtics team, they have had their fair share of injuries. Kemba, I wouldn't want Kemba Walker on my team with these knees, especially with these knees. But
he's played well these last couple of weeks or so, 20 game over the last few weeks. But this team. I mean, this they went from Eastern Conference Finals team last year in the bubble to barely in the play-in tournament. Honestly,
Hey, last year in
I
the
don't know
Eastern
what's happening with
Conference,
this team.
my boy Bam Adebayo blocked the living shit out of Jason Tatum.
Yep.
I'm still
Yep.
looking for
I
a
watched
Bam.
that game. I was in my room. I saw that block. I'm like, bro, like his wrist went all the way
Hey,
back. I'm like, that's like
I jumped when I saw that. Bam
Yeah.
Adebayo is
I saw that too.
guy. But yeah, so far without Kemba Walker, we've seen what Jason Tatum is doing, right? They also lost Robert Williams as well, who Robert Williams has been a key piece from. Obviously, they traded away Daniel Tice. Hi Daniel Tice. But yeah, the Bullet, they're not worth talking about until they make the play-in tournament.
What did we tell him, Alex? What did we tell him? He gave up, man.
I didn't give up. I still got faith. Thank you, Atlanta.
No faith no more.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He took his focus on them Knicks.
Hey, thank you, Atlanta, for beating the Wizards. The Bulls play-in chance is still alive. I doubt we're gonna win, but that's okay. There's always next year. We're obviously targeting a few free agents. We can talk about that later, though. Dree pissing me off in the group chat. All right, but yeah, back to the Celtics though. They lose a lot, especially with Jaylen Brown. They lose a lot of scoring. They lose a lot on the defensive end, and they've been all right, I guess. I mean,
they lost to Cleveland last night. I'm like, out of all teams, you lose to Cleveland. Bro.
Yeah, but
Kevin Love had a throwback Kevin Love 13-14 game.
Hey, but that leads us to the question though. What can one guy do? Jason Tatum cannot do anything on his own.
I would have thought that Marcus Smart would have took a bigger role too, because Marcus Smart can he can score if he wants to, but he's been making bad decisions.
Hey, Marcus Smart is one of my favorite defending guards in the league. I love everything I've seen from him. He's rough. He can motivate your team.
He also got Evan Fournier too. He's been playing decent too, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't really help
on his back, 94, whatever it is. That damn 94. Okay.
Look what Miami did to them those last two games. They just pounced on them without Victor.
And now that leads to the question though. I want to ask you guys: do they beat the Hornets in the play-in?
Hornets did pounce on them, but it's up for grabs. But
yeah,
it's up for grabs. But I got Boston. I think they'll, find a way to you got to get that 7th seed. Yeah.
Dree?
I think it's up in the air. Either team can get it, but I got my pick. I'm gonna go with Boston because I think when pressure, I think they can handle the pressure. When things get tough, I think they can step up to the challenge.
Yeah.
All right. My pick. I'm gonna pick the Hornets, bro. I'm gonna go out of the box from you guys. Okay. Jason Tatum can't do anything on his own. We've seen that. Kemba Walker is just. I'm sorry to say this, but Kemba Walker is pure ass. All right, like pure ass. Okay, but I'm sorry, Kemba Region, if you're watching this, I apologize. But yeah, Kemba Walker hasn't done anything that I've seen this year. Right, every Celtics game I've watched this season, he's either out or he's just scoring but little points. Right. 15, 16 over here when Kemba Walker is capable of having those 25, 30-point games. So
Kemba's capable of going off. I remember 2 years ago, he dropped 60 against Philly. Bro, at all teams, Philly, Kemba can turn it on.
I think that Kemba don't fit in that Boston system.
I thought when they first got Kemba, I thought that it was the perfect fit because they thought that he would be Kyrie's replacement. Chemistry wise, that first year with Kemba, it worked well. There was not that many locker room issues or anything like that. But doesn't produce the the same numbers as Kyrie did. When he was there those 2 years.
Well,
it's just kind of a weird fit. I thought that it was a perfect fit last year because they finally, Kemba can he's just like Kyrie, but Kyrie's just slightly better though. But yeah, but it's just kind of a weird fit right now,
Like I
considering.
said, from what I told you guys from last season, I think that it just the Celtics, they got too many cooks in the kitchen, man. They got too many players trying to get theirs.
Right, that's the thing, right?
Kemba trying to get his, Tatum trying to get his, Brown trying to get his. You see Marcus Smart trying to get his, and you got Evan Fournier. So,
But think about this though. Tatum and Brown are one of the best duos in the league. Arguably one of the best, right? They're up there, right? Because everything we've seen from them this season has just been amazing, right? This is one of my favorite duos to watch because Jaylen Brown possesses so much, Jason Tatum possesses so much, right? I guess they tried to assemble a big three technically with Kemba Walker, but at the end of the day, what's Kemba Walker going to do for you? Get you a solid what? 14, 15 at best, when he can do more, obviously. But if they were to trade him, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I wouldn't be surprised either. No, he's still owed I think $100 million over the next 2 seasons. Now I don't know, 3.
Kemba Walker.
Yeah, but yeah, he's owed some money though. So
For
I don't know what the
Walker.
plan is down the line, but is Kemba going to be there next year though? They actually had thoughts about trading him away during the trade deadline though, but they kind of pulled out then let's try it out one more year,
See,
but,
one thing I've noticed though with the Celtics is that you guys notice how great basketball they were playing earlier, and when Danny Ainge made that comment saying that they weren't the championship team, it all just slowed down.
Yeah.
So,
as a GM, as a GM, you just don't say that though.
For me, it's
Danny Ainge, great GM.
Yeah, I feel like they took it personally.
You just don't say that.
Yeah,
you just don't say that.
And when you have vocal guys in your locker room, guys who are there like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, Tristan Thompson can be pretty vocal at times. Marcus Smart can be very vocal too. So it's just they're all great players, right? But honestly, for you to say that, that's just gonna ruin your team. That's gonna ruin the chemistry in the locker room. That's gonna ruin the way they mesh together on the court. That's gonna ruin everything, right? So I feel like Jason Tatum took that to heart, and he said we're not gonna be playing at our best this season because at best, for me, Boston's
good with playing at their best.
3-4 seed, right? I'm sorry to the Knicks and Knicks fans out there. I'm sorry, Jeremy. All right, our fellow Knicks fan on the podcast, but yeah, I feel like they could have been the 4th seed, and they definitely missed out a lot with Jaylen Brown. We got the news before the podcast that Jaylen Brown went through a successful surgery, and they said he should be back practicing within the next 3 months. So it's a great recovery. Obviously, he was an all-star this year. He averaged 24 points per game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, shot 48% from the field, 39% from the free throw line, 76% from the free.
Hold on, 39 from the free throw.
Oh no, 39 from the 3-point line. I'm sorry.
Terrible, man.
Y'all gotta bear with me here. All right, these averages are kicking my ass. I'm sorry, everybody, but he's shooting 39% from the 3-point line, and from the free throw line, he's shooting 76%.
Not bad.
So not bad at all. He's averaging a career high in everything, basically.
Every category.
Yeah, the Celtics, they do lack a lot missing him. Marcus Smart was out for a short amount of time. They lack a lot missing Robert Williams. So honestly, the Celtics team, sure, I'm going to still watch them, but I'm not going to tune in like I did when Jaylen Brown was there, because I honestly just watch Celtic games and just tune into what Jaylen Brown is doing on the court. I didn't care about anybody else. They'd sub out JB, I'd turn the TV off. But yeah, that was that. Y'all want to get to the next topic? We got a pretty juicy topic. Bradley Beal and Kent Bazemore. Okay. Now, first things first, I'm not hating on Kent Bazemore, but who in the hell are you to be taunting Bradley Beal like that? Have you won the championship? Are you better than Beal? I know. I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
you need Steph on your team to carry you, bro.
Yeah, I forgot. I know what happened, but for Beal, you shouldn't even respond back honestly though, because you're better than Bazemore. 10 times better than him. For me, it's just It's just petty. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say on it. Like, it's just the petty, like back and forth. That's it. Like we seen it happen. Even with Embiid and Cat, talking shit, everything. But
honestly,
it's just petty.
I get that. I get that, but
It's just petty.
It is
talking about like we don't pull hamstrings over here, like Bill, like it's just. It's just
Bradley Beal has been putting on shows this season right now. I can't pull up the tweets because I'm not scrolling that far down. I'm sorry if the fans want to go and see the beat, y'all can go see it on Twitter, okay? Because it was funny as hell. I was laughing my ass off. But what with Kent Bazemore going at Bradley Beal like that, taking shots. All right, you guys notice how in the interview Bazemore says something and he looked around just to see if anybody would have gotten the joke or whatever he was trying to say. And nobody got it. The whole room was just quiet. So you're really taking shots at Bradley Beal. You know what? I want to see the Warriors play the Wizards. I want to see Bradley Beal come out there, get Bazemore on him, and I want to see Beal drop 50. Matter of fact, I'll give Bradley Beal a 60 piece, just like that. Beal will drop 60
or 70 points.
Hey, Bradley Beal's a badass player, dude. You get squared up with Bradley Beal, that's it, all right? Beal's going to hit you, crossover from the three, bang, right?
Unguardable.
He gets inside, it's over, right? Same thing with Russ. Russ gets inside, it's over, all right? So for them to beef like this, like beef in the NBA is something everybody thrives on, right? We've seen great fights in the league, right? We've seen guys like DeMarcus Cousins get into it, Draymond Green. We saw Rondo and CP a few seasons ago.
I remember that.
Noah got into it a little bit.
Rondo and
Jimmy Butler, a big one. Jimmy Butler fights a lot.
No, I remember. What's funny is that Jimmy and Cat was probably the funniest one. Like Jimmy straight called out Cat. He said like, "You're a loser.
Hey,
I already punked you once."
Another good one with Cat was Cat and Joel, right? That one was funny too.
Yeah, with Jimmy and Cat, like Jimmy, he said something, "You're a loser. I already punked you once." I'm like, bro, you didn't have to say that, bro. Like, I punked you once. I know G was heated. It's like,
I wasn't mad. I was like, it's part of the game, Trash talk is part of the game.
You once.
Trash talk is a part of the game though, but when you revert it to fighting, right? Now Serge Ibaka and Marquise Chris, that shit was.
Look, let me say, Ibaka needs to keep his. Ibaka needs to keep his damn cool, because ain't no way she's go after another man for staring at him like this. He's like, Ibaka put him in a chokehold.
Hey, put him in that chokehold, threw him down. They all split him up. And you had Serge Ibaka and Robin Lopez that one year. Yeah, Lopez was the punch.
Yeah, the weak ass punches. Ibaka knock your ass out if you get the chance.
Don't play with them, bro. The Clippers, though, you got Patrick Beverly, Serge Ibaka, and DeMarcus Cousins. Three of the most physical players in the league. All right, in the whole league. G camera following.
Difficulty.
Yeah. But honestly, what
pettiness?
What else can we just say on the situation? I mean, it's. We're not going to say it's childish because it's just basketball, right? It's a game at the end of the day. Now, if this were the playoffs and was a guy like LeBron going after somebody else, okay, fine. But honestly, hey, it's basketball at the end of the day. That's what happens.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it was that serious. I mean, you know how the media do. They'll take something and try to turn it into something big. I mean, that's how they do.
Like, I'm sure that they're friends off the court or something like that. But
it's not like no actual beef. It's not like Bradley is gonna go to his car and want to fight him outside. It's like
that's what Matt Barnes did to Derek Fisher.
Who did that? Yeah. Who did that? Who waited outside for who was it? Melo and KG at one time or something? When KG.
Yeah.
I think this one that was Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher.
Hey.
When Matt Barnes drove 90 miles an hour on the highway.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about that. That's personal.
Kevin Garnett was a bad motherfucker though. Kevin Garnett, He told Melo his wife tasted like honey nut Cheerios. Okay.
Hey, we're not gonna talk. Hey, we're not gonna talk about that. You know, we ain't gonna talk about that. That's
well, those are for other episodes, right? We
we
can
ain't gonna talk about that. Hey, that's that's personal.
Yeah, that's right. That's
That's
right.
personal.
Yeah, we can talk about players who took stuff personal, but episodes
Yeah.
down the line, because we're on stopping that. This is what we do here at Nothing But Net. But anyways, our next topic is the New Orleans Pelicans got eliminated from playoff contention, or play-in contention, I should say. How y'all feel?
Failed season. That's it.
Hey,
that's it. Underachieve. I mean,
I feel that. I definitely see that. Now, I didn't watch your game last night. I was too busy watching the Wizards and the Hawks. Okay. Again, thank you to Atlanta for beating Washington. I appreciate it. It gives my Bulls another chance. But obviously, the Pelicans lost last night. And BI didn't play. Zion didn't play. Alonzo didn't play. Steve Adams didn't play. So basically, Bledsoe played, and Bledsoe and Jackson Hayes were their two leading scorers. So for me, I wanted to see Brandon Ingram come in there. Now, obviously, Zion has his season-ending injury. So I wanted to see Brandon Ingram come in there and just kill, right? Because you haven't Brandon Ingram's name has not been in the lights this season like it was last season, right? Nobody was
an all-star this season, right?
Yeah, I think so. But
was he an all-star this season?
I think last season. It was last season.
Yeah, last season. But he hasn't had his name out there like he did last season.
Because the Pelicans haven't been winning. That's why.
Exactly. And
it's that simple.
Last year though, they got put in the bubble just so Zion can draw you ratings technically. But with a guy like Brandon Ingram and his talent, I wanted to see him get used way more. I wanted to see Brandon Ingram come in this year, average 30, but you see they're building around Zion. They're doing every play through Zion. They're getting Zion inside the paint. And later on in the episode, maybe after this topic, we can talk about how whoever it was says Zion took a beating in the paint. I got to voice my opinions on that. But I just want to hear how you guys feel about this Brandon Ingram situation.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like I think the attention was just shifted towards more Zion because of what Zion's doing. You know, averaging 27 a game, which is no surprise to me because half all his shots are like within 5 feet. You know, so I mean I guess that
5 feet
though, beyond Zion than Brandon Ingram.
It's more 6 to 8 feet, but
whatever it is, 6 to 8 feet.
I'm not gonna get on Zion for getting in the paint. I'll go on my rant after we hear.
But it was just a failed season. That's it. Like they underachieved. Like I mean, it was just Adams and Zion. Like I thought that it'll be a great fit because Adams is physical, can block shots, hustle, and Zion. Like I thought that they're gonna be like the twin towers. But it's
what
just
kind of tower? Zion's big in width, not height.
That's it.
Compared to Steve Adams, Zion's big in width, not height.
Yeah, I know, but they're both strong and physical. So but.
Hey, Zion got to cut down on the cookies, though. Okay, Zion. Listen, you don't got to eat every cookie in the cookie jar, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you. We need you to come back.
All I'm gonna say is that they just underachieved and just had a failed season. Running back next year. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's facts.
Ingram's still locked in for another 4 years. Lonzo is a free agent.
Lonzo's obviously coming to Chicago.
He's not going back to New Orleans. I can tell you that much.
Lonzo's obviously coming to Chicago. I don't know what the hell Dree was on saying Lonzo was going to sign the deal with the Knicks. That's not happening. Okay.
I mean, they have their eyes on Lonzo, but I think Lonzo wants
to. Lonzo's coming to Chicago. If not Lonzo, then I expect DeMar DeRozan. So whoever comes to Chicago, I'm welcoming you with open arms. Welcome. Please make us better. You've seen us this year. We need help like badly, but yeah. Drew, what you guys say about the Pels?
But like I said, it's a disappointment. I picked them to be a top 6 team in the West.
I
I
sang.
feel like, I just think that the offense should have been more through Ingram than Zion because he's their best player, the most skilled on the team. He can get a bucket, but the hype. You know how the media is.
Yeah.
It's all the
They
Zion
actually
hype.
ran Zion at point more though. Like like that's the thing though. Like Zion at point is not right now. Not
But
right now.
but see, it's a positionless league though. All right,
It
Jokic
is
is
a
a point
position.
center, bro. Come on, LeBron point forward. Julius Randle has played a fair share of point guard this season. So honestly, it's all over the place. And for me though, Zion, I'd rather see Brandon Ingram do stuff, right? Zion, he's okay, but I do not want to see Zion Williamson shoot a shot from 5 feet. And people say, oh, Zion takes a beating in the paint. Then don't go in the paint. If you're gonna get beat, then don't go in there. Okay. Why? All right, I get it. You want to get a bucket, but now I've said this before, I'll say it again. He doesn't need to have a Carmelo Anthony mid-range game. He does not need a DeMar DeRozan mid-range game, nor a D Rose mid-range game. I just expect Zion to shoot more from a little bit farther out than just under a basket, right? I want to see more of Zion doing different things, right? Now I get it. I don't know what Stan Van Gundy sees in doing this, right? Because Stan Van Gundy has obviously worked with Dwight Howard. And when they went to the finals, obviously Dwight was one of the heaviest players in the league, all right? So I'm guessing he sees a lot of that Dwight in Zion, but
You can't no.
I don't.
But
No, Dwight was a whole different kind of player than Zion. Like
Exactly.
Dwight was more in shape, more built, more athletic, So
And we thought Zion was gonna be in shape and built coming into the bubble, but that man
Dwight wasn't
like
Dwight is in tip top shape. Like Dwight, like bro, if you have not seen Dwight back in like 09 through like 012, you need to go watch some highlights now because
didn't Dwight make Jameer Nelson an All-Star at one point?
Hey, that Magic team was underrated, man.
Jameer Nelson, bro.
No,
for
real. Like that team, like and Rashard Lewis too. Like that team can play.
Rashard Lewis. I think JJ Redick was on the team.
Yeah,
that team could play.
Was on that squad as well.
And they beat Cleveland too.
Michael Petras.
In the East Finals.
Hey, Michael Petras. Damn, that team was.
That team was stacked. That team did it. He did it though.
Hey, Jameer Nelson, bro. We gotta talk about him and one that
he was cold in high school, man. I saw his high school in college.
He was cold.
Hey, but that's it for Pelicans. The coach can say whatever he wants to say or whoever that guy was, right? Zion's gonna take a beating in the paint either way, right? Everybody eventually takes a beating in the paint. D Rose takes a beating in the paint a lot, okay? But I don't see anybody saying, oh, yeah, D Rose takes too much of a beating. No, D Rose fights through it, okay? If Zion's gonna be a little girl, then okay, fine. Be a little girl, okay? Now I'm not judging Zion, but Zion, bro. Get built, fix yourself up, okay? And just work more on shooting the ball, okay? I want to see Zion come in next year. Now, I'm not saying shoot 7 threes like you did before, right? And have the whole world go crazy. But shoot from farther out than 6 to 8 feet. Maybe give us like 10, 12, even 15 feet if you feel like it. Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
Gotta wait and see.
Y'all want to go to the next topic?
Next topic.
This one's a short topic. The Brooklyn Nets re-signed Mike James for the rest of the season. Now, I want to applaud Mike James because Mike James is one of my favorite EuroLeague players. I love watching him play in Moscow. Mike James is a bad man, bro. Mike James is killer.
Well deserved.
He clamped up Kobe White last night. Played pretty good defense on Kobe White. He had 11 points against the Bulls, which is just great. Now he is back up for Kyrie because Spencer Dinwiddie obviously being out there.
Yeah, I wonder what Dinwiddie's role going to be on his team next year though, because Dinwiddie is a guy saying like he
get a bucket too.
Didn't they say? I think they said last night during the Bulls game that Dinwiddie's gonna be back sooner. So hopefully we see Dinwiddie in the playoffs. But honestly,
he could play. I mean, he could play the two.
Right. But they got Landry Shamet. They got Joe Harris. Yeah. That team's stacked.
Hey, the Nets are a team to watch out for now. Vucevic, I'm not. That was wrong of you to elbow Kyrie in the face like that. Okay, you gave the man a facial contusion. Okay, that's what he's labeled as, a Kyrie Irving out facial contusion. But Kyrie was grilling us before he got hurt in that game. Kevin Durant did his normal Kevin Durant things. Zach LaVine brought us back, of course. Zach, listen, me and Zach, we're cool now. Zach, we're boys. Well, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about the Nets. The Bulls don't deserve any more talk because the Bulls are just pure garbage. Okay, they're ass. All right, let's be honest. All right, the best thing we're gonna do is sign somebody in free agency. Hopefully that Orlando Magic pick falls to us. We need a top 4 pick, please.
Right.
Damn. But I want to talk about that Knicks and Laker game because they kept me up.
That was game of the year. Game of the year. Honestly, game of the year.
That game was amazing. Now,
game of the year. I was mad, man. I watched that whole game, man.
I did too.
Bro, when Horn Tucker hit that shot, I'm like,
yeah. Who the hell is Taylor Horn Tucker?
Over his idol D Rose, man.
Yeah.
Like,
See, listen, me
and Horn Tucker has 7 turnovers. Also, people are like, "Oh no, don't give him the ball." But
listen, we some big D Rose fans on this podcast. All here's the thing.
I've been look, here's the thing. I've been seeing all these Instagram comments about that last shot, RJ Barrett. But here's the thing: when you're just miscombobulated and everything like that, like you just have no other choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like I wish you got to look. Listen, I wish for a better shot, but I mean, like it is what it is. Like RJ, like he had a terrible game also, which is a part of it too. But I mean, like they're in a scramble.
Y'all know what I was expecting at the end? Can y'all guess what I was expecting at the end?
Man, I expect D Rose to get that ball, man, no matter what. You know, like before the first overtime, they gave the ball to Julius Randle. I'm like, no, because like with 3.1 seconds, and D Rose got that ball, we all know what happened back in 2015 against the Cavs. Could have dribbled, could have got up a shot.
The thing, hey,
even
man,
if he missed it though, that ball was gonna be in his hands.
I mean, that's not 2015, bro. This is different, you know.
Hey,
I know.
Quit it, bro. Let us Bulls fans live, bro. Come on, that's all we got. That's all we got.
Let it go. Let it go.
And look, in the height of a moment, man. Like
I'm a D Rose.
Like
I'm a D Rose fan. Hey, bro. I'm a D Rose fan myself, but let it go, man. Let it go. It's over.
But the ball should have been in his hands, though.
It's over.
What you mean it's over, bro? That shot was cold.
Yeah, what you mean it's over?
Rose hit that.
The Bulls days are over, man.
Bro.
The D Rose era is over. Unless he come back at the end of his career and retire as a Bull, that'd be nice. But
hey,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
I mean, but that was game of the year, though.
Hey,
game of the year. Rose, which is so much.
Hey, who's a free agent this year? Hey, Derek.
No, he's just.
I don't think he's gonna come back. I don't think he's gonna come back. I don't think he's coming back.
I have a feeling that he's gonna resign though. Like I
don't think he's gonna come back to Chicago for what they did to him.
He's resigning
for what y'all did to D Rose in 2016.
Hey,
what the organization did to him? Go stab him in the back like that. That's
John
crazy.
This is where y'all messed up bad. D Rose was on the last deal of his contract though. And like why couldn't y'all work it out one more year with him and Jimmy? They were in LA working out. Hey. D Rose got the call. New York. Like, bro.
Listen, bro, I need that shirt, the Fire Guard Pack shirt, because to this day, as a Bulls fan, every time I watch old D Rose highlights, it just makes me think, what if we just kept him? Let's say he got his career back into shape, but he was in Chicago, right? How would it be, right? People would still make fun of him, say he was this, he was that, right? He can't play because he's injured, right? He's injury prone, right? That's what I hear a lot, bro. Casuals, some people who don't even watch basketball, when they'll ask me, who's my favorite player? I'll say Derrick Rose, and they'll be like, oh, he's injury prone. Why do you like him?
Obviously you haven't watched him, so.
Yeah, obviously you haven't watched him since the game he got injured, all right? Yeah. Derrick Rose is Chicago, all right? Derrick Rose is basically a great point guard, one of the best guards I've ever seen play basketball, all right? So honestly, for people to say that is it's just
casuals. But anyway,
yeah, them casuals, bro. Them damn casuals. With New York though, D Rose is
Look,
cold.
the D Rose effect. They're 22-11 when he's there, man.
Listen,
22-11 when
I'm
he's
gonna
there.
say Tom Thibodeau was stupid for giving that ball to RJ because Tom Thibodeau is by far one of the smartest coaches I've ever watched. Okay,
One of the best defensive coaches, man, for real. He will make a game plan for your best player. Even if it's Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, he's gonna find a way to
Andrew Wiggins.
Whatever.
I know that got Dree upset.
nah.
Yeah.
Hey, but this team is for real.
Timberwolves, the only thing Minnesota is known for is KG and D Rose's 50-point game. Come on, Dree.
Hey, make sure y'all get that KG Tim Duncan merch too. Just dropped.
Hey,
no,
get
that KG Tim Duncan merch.
Hey, get the merch right now. Shout out Bleacher Report and House of Highlights. Please hire us, please. But anyways, yeah, Knicks playing good basketball.
They had a 0.1 chance of making the playoffs, bro. That's like dead last, bro. Like,
hey, they all expected them to be where the Timberwolves are right now. I'm sorry, Dree, but they all said the Knicks weren't gonna win that many games. The Knicks are gonna be ass. The Knicks are gonna be ass. And they prayed for D Rose. And who told D Rose that New York was gonna be the same thing like Detroit?
I mean, before he joined New York was actually a 6 seed. So I was like, okay, maybe do some magic. But guess what?
Rose got him up though.
And guess what? We have not heard James Dolan mouth not one time. James Dolan has kept his mouth shut.
Y'all see the meme? I forgot who posted it, but this guy said, if the Knicks go far in the playoffs, I'll get a tattoo of James Dolan.
No.
Hey, that was the funniest ass meme. I gotta find.
But James Dolan has kept his mouth out the media, and I give him applause for that because every time when a Knicks fan tells Dolan to sell the team, he'll kick him out.
Hey, man even kicked out Charles Oakley, bro.
Yeah, I remember that game. They were playing the Clippers, man. Somebody was at the free throw line, and all of a sudden the camera pointed to Oakley. He was pushing security. He was like, and I'm like, this is not happening in Madison Square Garden. Like it is. And then bro, it took 7 security guards to escort out the building, bro. But
the crazy thing is, it's crazy. The New York Knicks are doing better than the Chicago Bulls. That's crazy.
Crazy, man.
That's crazy.
That's right. These are my second favorite team in the league.
Well, we already know you was a low-key Knicks fan.
Hey, even last season, I watched a lot of Knicks games. They were just losing, but I still love seeing what RJ Mitchell Robinson did. Every time Dennis Smith Jr. got minutes last season, I would clap because I liked it, right? I liked everything Dennis Smith Jr. did. But I've been a Knicks fan for a while. I even had a Melo jersey at one point, bro.
You might well just go ahead and just drop your Bulls gear and just go ahead and be a full-blown Knicks fan.
Nah, I'm still a Bulls fan forever. Hopefully you guys make the playoffs, and hopefully we did. This happened at one point, right?
Never. He's never coming. Never.
Now we're building stuff, right? The Bulls don't deserve to get talked about, okay? Until you make the play-in or you sign Alonzo Ball or whoever in free agency, then we can talk about the Bulls. Then I can come on here with my Bulls shirt on, my Bulls hoodie on, my Bulls hat on, all decked out. But
D-Rose just laugh at you.
D-Rose is never coming back, so stop.
He's not.
Stop.
No. Alonzo, DeMar. I've heard some people even say Kawhi, but Kawhi's not coming back. Let's be real.
Okay.
Yeah, let's be realistic here. Kawhi's not coming to Chicago. Oh. But I like Dennis Schroeder. I like Lonzo Ball. But anyway, the Bulls are too ass to get talked about next. The Knicks. Julius Randle. Now that game specifically, during the final, what was it, minute or two? They started double teaming Randle. At one point, they had Davis and Drummond on him, which caused him to travel. And
I'm sitting there like And I knew it was gonna go downhill from there.
You know what it is? No, I don't hate LeBron, right? I used to a while back because everything he did to the Bulls, but I don't hate him. But one thing that got me mad was when D Rose caused a foul. LeBron was the first one to jump up and point it out. All right.
What foul?
D Rose, I guess, fouled Taylor Horton Tucker or something. He fouled some.
He didn't foul them.
No, he fouled somebody, and LeBron jumped up, and they were pointing at him. And Rose was like, "Damn!" I was like, "Of course, LeBron jump up, right?" But if Brown was in that game, it's just play.
They should have won that game. Like they was up by 10 with actually 12 with like 7 minutes left. I'm like, bro, we're actually about to beat 2 LA teams, man. But
they did. I forgot they did. I forgot they did beat the Clippers.
They beat the Clippers too with a healthy Kawhi and Paul George too.
Hey, that Clipper game.
No, they're saying that Kawhi is still having that I think the left hand injury. I think.
No, it was his foot. It was his foot though.
They say he's dealing with a hand injury. I think still.
He'll be back. He's Kawhi when
he's playing through it.
He'll be back. Yeah. Well,
but they beat the Clippers though. I was surprised they beat the Clippers though. Like I thought they were not gonna beat the Clippers though.
He dropped 25 on them, bro. That was a great game. I love what I saw. Patrick Beverley played some okay defense.
He played all right, like but Rose he's just like
he's D Rose, bro. He's D Rose. Yes, we're all D Rose fans podcast. If you don't like it, click off.
If D Rose was on that Knicks team earlier in the season, automatic 6th Man of the Year award. Jordan Clarkson would have no competition. Jordan Clarkson would have a chance.
D Rose get a start in the playoffs, and
I don't think he's starting though, but it doesn't matter because he's still going to close the game out. So
you guys know what I've been liking though. We've seen it for very little though. Obi Toppin and Taj Gibson on the court together. Bro.
Hey, Taj Gibson. Hey. Look, I have been saying this. When you have bets around these young guys, they're gonna get that burst of energy though, because like it just brings them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, like this was me like back then. So like Taj Gibson's playing really well. Really well.
Let's go pull up that Taj page. Ooh.
Hey.
Boo.
Hey, Tree. Cool, bro. Because this Bulls team gave you Timberwolves the work back then. Ricky Rubio was nothing, bro.
We was better. First of all, we was better than y'all, okay?
Okay.
And when y'all got Zach LaVine, because what I didn't know, I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I've been saying. I didn't like that y'all was trying to turn this into the Timber Bulls. Yeah, the Timber Bulls.
Hey.
Trying to have almost everybody from the freaking from the Bulls trying to come to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I remember that, man. They had Taj, they had D Rose, they had Luol.
Was a pissed off Timberwolves fan. Drew's like, we could have Jake. I'm sorry, he's allergies, but Drew was like, we could have Jake Layman and Cole Aldridge here, but we just gotta go.
Like that Wolves team, they could have actually had Rose.
We was good.
Rose was there. Jimmy was there. Luol Deng was there. Gibson was there. They were just missing.
We had a good team though. We had fucking Cat, Jimmy Butler, Wiggins, Jamal Crawford. We had a good little team.
How did that team not make the?
We did make the playoffs.
They did make the playoffs though, but they lost.
No, we were expected. We was expected higher. We was expected higher because we was like
y'all was fourth. Y'all was actually fourth in the West out of all things. Like y'all was fourth in the West.
Before the season started, we was like picked to be a top 5 team in the West. I was so happy, bro.
As a Wolf,
we were good, better than the Bulls.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, yeah.
But
we ran into a Houston Rockets team who had the best.
Houston was at its peak. We had
the best record.
Y'all just won just that one game in Game 3, and other than that, bro. I remember. I think it was Game 4. Houston scored 50 points in the third quarter. I'm like,
damn,
Dree.
It was a blowout, man. After quarter number 3, man. Like D Rose played well.
But the thing is, like, what got us? I think it was the Jimmy Butler injury, like towards the end of the season.
Yeah,
And
because
we had
Butler
to fight
tore
to
his
get.
meniscus though. Like Butler tore
Yeah.
his meniscus and came back.
He came back for the play. We had to beat. We had to beat Denver to get to the to make the
Yeah,
playoff.
bro. That
No,
last
no,
game was
no, y'all.
that last game
Yeah,
was
we had to
stressful,
beat
man.
Denver.
Like Jokic,
I was like,
Jokic was just hitting straight followays. Though I'm
Hey, you
like,
guys
bro, we
remember
might
when
actually
Jimmy
lose this
Butler?
game.
but I like that team. Though. I like that 2018 Nuggets team though. That team was cold, bro.
Hey,
They could actually been, bro. Hey, but Jimmy came through, man. Hey,
Yeah.
put Jimmy under pressure, man.
listen, y'all remember when Jimmy led the third stringers in practice to a win over the starters? That's how cold he was. He's Jimmy fucking Butler.
He called out the third.
Now what got me, bro? It's
He said,
the
call
year.
Aldridge, Jake Layman, come here.
No, what got me, bro, is with the game. Remember the game they played against Cleveland, and LeBron hit that game winner. Bro, I was so mad, bro. But I was happy that LeBron made it, but I was mad because I was like, dang,
Jimmy was so far away from him though. Like,
Hey,
I was like,
LeBron made that space and just
listen. Now I'm gonna take a jab at the Bulls. Hey, I'm gonna take a jab at the Bulls. That was the second time that happened. First time we talked about it off camera. First time was Mother's Day. Brian hit that game winner in the corner against Jimmy after D Rose hit that clutch game winner.
All right.
Okay, but
I sent it to y'all.
we could have kicked Dre out of the chat at that point. I
guess that was a revenge game for LeBron because after that happened.
For real. But back to the Knicks though. We gave credit to Nerlens Noel a couple episodes ago. I still want to give him credit because Nerlens Noel is a hooper, bro. Nerlens Noel is playing great basketball.
Not going on Nerlens Noel because you see he be blocking everybody's shot, man.
Hey, and those people, he was drafted this high, didn't mold into this, didn't mold into that. Well, look at him now. On the right team, Nerlens is a great piece. Okay. On the right team.
Then they had Mitchell Robinson also too, who can block shots like crazy too.
Mitchell Robinson last season was cold. I think he was averaging 20 last year.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson was amazing last season.
Mitchell Robinson cold.
Seven
Him and RJ were basically the only reason why I watched the Knicks, because I wanted to see Mitchell Robinson and RJ. That was it. And they earlier in the season didn't Mitchell Robinson, who did he have a good pick and roll game with? He was pretty good at pick and roll. He was catching lobs. They were throwing them everything. So he did very well. I love what I saw from him.
Yeah.
But now our next topic, basically to close out this episode right now, we're gonna take some time on this. So make sure you guys sit back, relax, enjoy. Grab you some food. If you guys want to debate with us, DM us. Okay, we'll debate with you. We basically we're basically gonna tell you guys our top 5 rising stars. Basically young players we love to watch. So matter of fact, let's have Dre go first.
Wow, you gonna put me on the spot like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You went first last episode, so now it's you, and next episode I'll go first.
Yeah. So it's not gonna be in no particular order, but I'm gonna go with Manuel quickly. I like him.
You about to say Josh Okogie?
Heck no. I'm gonna go with what's the kid from Sacramento?
Tyrese
Halliburton.
Tyrese, yeah, I like him. Dude's a bucket. It's hard because it's so many. I like Kendrick Nunn.
My boy, shout out.
He was a bucket last year though, for real.
I sent you a picture of me and K Nunn together.
I thought he was gonna get Rookie. I thought he had a chance for Rookie of the Year last year until he got hurt.
Came out of nowhere.
Hey, Nunn, Chicago kid. He was a cool ass dude when I met him, bro. Kendrick Nunn was amazing.
I gotta pick my boy Tyler Hero. I gotta get Tyler Hero.
Okay.
See that 5 that was tough.
You gotta choose who's another young star on the Timberwolves. Jared Vanderbilt still play for y'all?
I think no, do we? I think he do.
Jared Culver.
Forget. I'm gonna go with
Josh Okogie.
Devontae Graham. You know I gotta get him.
Okay.
Listen, I'll go next, right? Jeremy went first last episode, so it's right. I'll go next. Fuck y'all gotta bear with me. I promise y'all next episode my allergies will be gone. But so my 5 rising stars, I'm gonna go. Let's see. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a guy who is coming up. He's a guy who I love watching. Shai's such a good player.
I forgot about him. I forgot about
Shai. That's how you know
about him.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I said it was tough.
Tyrese Halliburton, right? The only reason I watch Kings basketball is for Tyrese and De'Aaron. That is it. I could care less about Marvin Bagley, Harrison Barnes. Rashawn Holmes, my guy too. Shout out Rashawn. Who else? Kendrick Nunn, another one of my guys. Shout out K Nunn. I want to choose Tyler Hero so badly, but I'm not because I want to keep my list a little bit different.
Wow.
Isaiah Stewart. Okay, he's been a decent piece for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart, big ass guard. Can guard like crazy, or big ass center. My bad. Can guard like crazy. Good 5. Can grab a mean ass rebound. And then number 5. I'm gonna go Patrick Williams. Of course, I gotta choose him. My
second version of Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, Patrick Williams, man, that Patrick Williams. Everything I've seen from him this year, we're developing him great. So yeah, I think he's gonna be a star.
So Alex, you know who we forgot, bro? Who we forgot? Lu Dort.
I was gonna say Lu Dort.
You can still say him. You can still say him, bro.
See, if you would did top 10, it would be easier.
Yeah,
you would say top 10.
Hey,
I was gonna say Lu Dort.
Hey, you can still say him, bro. You still gotta give us your 5. You can give us any 5.
Right. Okay, my top 5: Lu Dort. Okay, number 2, the kid from Cleveland, not from Cleveland, from Gary, Darius Garland.
Hey.
Darius Garland.
Darius Garland.
Bucket.
I gotta go Tyrese Halliburton.
Lu Dort. Hey, Tyrese. Bro, that kid Tyrese is a killer, dude.
Number 4, this may be like, y'all may not have him too, but Mikal Bridges.
Hey, okay. I forgot about him.
Mikal Bridges from Phoenix.
Hey.
Like Mikal Bridges. I don't want to say Shai, but Shai is an honorable mention. Okay, let's just say honorable mention.
Yeah.
Honorable mention. Shai, I know Shai's averaging, he's putting up great numbers.
Man, Jeremy, a Knicks fan, he about to choose Obi Toppin.
And number 5, Precious Achiuwa, Miami Heat.
Precious is a killer, dude.
Precious Achiuwa.
Hey, listen up. Those were our lists. If y'all have a different list, you can leave it in the comments below. Let us know. We'll get back to you. All right. Whether it's me, whether it's Jeremy, whether it's Dree, whoever, one of us will get back to you. You can DM us on the gram too. We're always active. But yeah. So with those lists, we all had Tyrese Halliburton. Okay, Tyrese Halliburton is a cold-blooded killer. And he's one of the guys who I'd like to talk about right now because Tyrese, he came into the league. His jump shot wasn't going to translate to the NBA. How good was he going to play? Oh, he's in Sacramento. But Tyrese Halliburton has become one of my favorite players to watch. Okay, him and De'Aaron, boom, boom, right? De'Aaron passes him the ball. He's going to shoot it, right? Tyrese can shoot from deep. He can pass the ball too. Hell, he can sometimes play defense if you think about it. But he still has a lot more development to do.
I was gonna put Obi Toppin in there too, but he's not. He hasn't gotten that much playing time. So
yeah, but with Tyrese, I think Tyrese can exceed his ceiling. Like they had a certain ceiling on him. I think he can go even beyond that. Because who knows what the future holds, right? Tyrese can become one of the best shooting guards in the league. He's definitely getting there. Obviously we didn't have Anthony Edwards or LaMelo because those guys they do what they do, okay? But yeah, disclaimer though, next episode will be our award show episode, okay? We're gonna give out our awards, so Make sure y'all get on that. But
that's gonna be tough, man, because I don't know who to choose MVP.
Yeah, and we got a top 10 list for y'all next week.
I got something to ask you guys.
Yeah.
Right now, give me your top 5 list, best players in the NBA right now.
Right now?
Right.
Okay. Right now, with injuries also, with injuries also, that injuries are part of the game, right? Right now. Okay. Number 1, y'all ready for this? Ready? Steph Curry. Okay. Steph Curry, like, come on now, like, Steph Curry. Number 2.
Bro, I need more guards in mind now that I'm thinking about
Number
it.
2, best players right now. Right. Okay. Joel Embiid.
Okay.
Nikola Jokic.
We stressing Drake coming in with them cold hard questions, bro. Damn.
Oh my gosh. Kevin Durant.
We got the same list, bro.
Number 5.
If number 5.
I gotta go Luka Doncic. I was gonna put Giannis, but I gotta put Luka.
I had a different number 5, bro. I'll go next. Jokic, Embiid, Curry, KD, and then how could y'all go wrong, right? Even with an injury this year, he's still who he is, the king. All right, LeBron fucking James. Okay. Like, come on.
I love
bro.
LBJ, but
how are you gonna pass up on the king, bro? Come on. I want to say Luka so badly, but I want to say Giannis, but at the end of the day, LeBron, king, one of the greatest ever.
That was hard. I don't know. Like, I may have to boot out Steph Curry. I may have to. I don't know.
Honestly, I need more guards in mind, but we can classify Bron as multi-position. But yeah, Jeremy walking away. So, do you give us your top 5 list, bro?
Okay, so I got it. You said with injuries now. You guys said with injuries.
Yeah, we said with injuries.
Okay, so I got Embiid, Luka. I'll put Steph in there. KD, Jokic.
We all probably got half of the same.
Yeah, we basically got the same list. Yeah.
But you guys already know who's gonna be the best player. You know, when it comes playoff time, you know who's gonna remind everybody who he is. You know.
LeBron James. LeBron doesn't matter if he's 50% or 100%. LeBron James is gonna play good basketball regardless. All right.
And Kevin Durant now. Don't get Kevin Durant.
Hey, Kevin Durant is obviously gonna play good basketball, bro. But when you got the media and you got all these sports shows, is LeBron gonna come back 100%? How far are the Lakers gonna go? Like, come on, you know who that man is?
Kevin Durant, man, that boy.
Hey, KD can get you 30 on 13 shots.
It's not that far behind, because I don't care. Like, if somebody says KD the best player, I don't have no problem with that, because it's between those two. It's like, it's not far behind.
It's just neck and neck though.
Yeah, like it's tough.
Y'all really talking about KD after he gave the Bulls work last night? Okay.
Hey, look, KD don't need KD can get you 30 points in sleep. He don't even need to take 20 shots. He can get you 30 points in 13 shots.
He's a walking 30. A walking 30 points, man.
Here's a tough question. Here's one more question. Is KD the best scorer? Wait, okay, let me read that question. Is KD a better scorer than James Harden? Like, need a bucket, who you going to?
Hey, if I need a bucket, KD. Listen, I'm going to Kevin Durant just because that skill, bro. All right, Kevin Durant, he'll get you mid-range, bang, bang in between the legs, hit you with it, right? He can even take you straight up. He'll get the ball low. He'll jab. He'll shoot it, right? KD is very skilled. KD can do stuff like that. He's 7 feet tall, can play any position on the floor. Whether you have him run in the point guard or the center, he's still going to get you a clutch basket, whether you need it or not. Now, I'm not saying James Harden isn't playing the best basketball of his career right now. I would say James Harden, but when it comes down to it, Kevin Durant is my guy. He's the guy I'm going with. He lanky as shit. All right, lanky as all hell. But yeah, I got KD.
Shit. I mean, it's tough. It's tough, bro, because I like both of them. Both of them are one of the best scorers the game has ever seen. I mean, you got James. He can drop 60 on you with ease. Just, bro. I would say that James Harden is probably.
Don't we know that?
I would say he the best. No, I would give that to KD. He's the best scorer of this era. I give that to Kevin Durant.
Okay.
But James Harden not too far behind. But I'm gonna give KD the edge because he don't need that many dribbles like like James Harden do to get his shot off. So
what did I say? KD's gonna find his shots, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna give KD.
I give KD the edge too because James Harden can go a little inefficient at times though because he'll just take ill-advised shots sometimes though questionable shots
but he makes them.
You really Harden Harden doesn't really play into the flow of a system though. You know what I'm saying? Because because he is basically the system though. But it's not the system that you want with this one guy though.
But I would say that man can. Man, I mean that man
he plays within a system though. You know what I'm saying? Because KD's it's a team system. It's just not him being a system. You know what I'm saying? So I give KD the edge over just because of just with the team offense and everything like that. Not going out of his way to score 30 30 games in a row. He can do that though.
Hey, think about it though. Harden had 18 off the bench last night. He had 18.7 rebounds, 11 assists. KD had 14.7 and 7.
Not bad. I mean,
not bad at all.
Not bad at all. I mean, they only play that many minutes.
They even started my guy Mike James. All right. Thank you, Brooklyn.
They're just trying to get that playoff rotation ready, because it's going to be I can imagine what Brooklyn's playoff rotation is going to be like. It's going to be Kyrie, James, Joe Harris, KD, and probably DeAndre Jordan or probably Blake Griffin.
Y'all think they'd run Kyrie at the 2 guard and Harden at the 1?
It doesn't really matter though because it's doesn't really matter.
Still gonna be unstoppable. But I gotta ask you guys something. It's a very good question, but it's gonna be off camera though, so it's gonna be off camera.
That works, but we still got some time. So I actually got another list for you guys. 5 teams that surprised you guys this year.
Oh, easy. Number 1, New York. Number 2, the Hawks. Number 3, Charlotte. Oh.
I
surprised me surprised in a good way or bad way.
Anyway.
Okay. Number 4, Boston, and number 5.
Hey, it's one hard, bro. The first 3 are easy.
Number 5.
You missed
the Lakers.
Okay, the Lakers. All right, I got you guys on this one. The Knicks, obviously, right? Do you think I'm a Knicks fan? But my second team is the Knicks, okay? But the Knicks, obviously, the Hawks have been playing great basketball. The Hornets, y'all are missing one team though. The team that's about to take my Bulls out to play in, Washington. Okay, they started off god awful this season. They got back on track. They're doing great. And number 5, I've been watching a lot of their basketball. The Kings. The Kings have been okay, I guess. They've been playing pretty decently. Like I said earlier, I only watched for Tyrese and De'Aaron, and because both of them have been out, I haven't been watching them.
I didn't know that the Hawks would be this good, though. Honestly, though.
Hey, they signed. They were a sleeper team, bro. They signed.
Hey, you know what's crazy is that they also fired Lloyd Pierce, also who's also a decent coach. We also got Nick McMillan, who's done a fantastic job back in Indiana, despite being swept in the playoffs numerous times. But I mean, bro, Atlanta's for real.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey, Jeremy.
But in
was
playoff time though, it's gonna be
last
tough
night.
though because Trae Young is a small guard, and Trae Young's gonna have to go through some rough defenses.
Bro,
I think he can do that though. He's quick. He's quick. He, you know, he,
Y'all-
you know.
You guys see the Wizards game last night though? Trey wasn't playing any defense on Russ, bro. Trey was whoever.
No, Trae Young does not play defense. See, that's the thing though. This also happened with Isaiah Thomas though. Like, how much are the Hawks willing to like cover Trae Young on defense, considering like this is going to be the playoffs when defense tightens up.
They were guarding Trae in the final few minutes because they knew Trae Young had the ball, right? It was the final few seconds of the game. Trae had the ball. They thought he was gonna pull up, and I thought he was just gonna lob it to Capella, but John Collins was in the corner and iced the game out. So that's what I like. Trae has that instinct offensively, but defensively,
he's gonna have like here's the thing. If the Knicks and Hawks do face up, he's gonna have to guard D Rose or RJ Barrett. So he can't there is no hiding on defense.
Y'all know who Derek Martell Rose is?
Bro.
If you gotta know who Trae Young is too. But you gotta know who Trae Young is.
I know, yeah, Trae Young.
We know Trae, but we don't want to hear it, bro. Because if the Knicks win, we gotta have a Knicks jersey hanging up back here.
Listen now, come on now, be real now. I know we some D Rose fans. But who's better right now?
I mean, of course you're gonna say Trae Young because
I'll talk about it off camera, and then if we have to, I'll bring it in next episode. Okay, all right. We'll talk off camera about that, but yeah, I guess that's the whole episode.
Hold on, I didn't even get my list.
Yeah, I forgot. Bro, I forgot. Yeah.
I got, of course, New York. Question about that team.
The Timberwolves?
No. Hell no. The Hornets. The Pelicans. Of course, the team that y'all, that people been sleeping on but disrespected, the Utah Jazz.
I wasn't.
Hey, they're a 1 seed, bro. So I wasn't gonna put them. I was gonna put lower seeds.
Right.
No, because nobody expected them to be the best
That's
team in the
I wanted
league.
to put San Antonio on my list, bro, but I was like, no.
At 5, I'm gonna go with.
You got the Hawks up there? Yeah, you guys the Hawks up there because you don't like the Hawks do really be this good though.
I would say the Hawks, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Celtics.
Yeah, I put the Celtics up there too. How terrible, bro! Eastern Conference Finals team last year to play in tournament.
Hey, Dree, your team has been climbing up. They're 13th now. Y'all losing chances at that number 1 pick. Y'all losing out on Cade.
Right.
Okay.
Y'all losing out on Cade, bro. I'm telling you, you were so hyped saying y'all were gonna get Cade Cunningham. Now, y'all are gonna drop down to the 10th pick?
Ooh,
probably.
One more topic. I know we got 6 minutes though. Here's the thing. It's kind of a one that people don't really talk about, but it's a what if. What if Tim Duncan joined the Magic back in 90? I think it was 97 or 96. How many championships would that team have?
Shaq was on the Lakers at that point, right?
Huh?
Shaq was in LA then, right?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta go back though, but what if Tim Duncan left the Spurs to go to Orlando with?
I think that was around with T-Mac. I think that was around 2000.
Something like that.
2003.
Yeah, 3, something like that.
I don't know. That's a good question, but I remember that had been a.
But who was the person that messed it all up?
Doc Rivers.
Why? Why did he? Why? Because he said that, Tim, you cannot bring family on the plane.
I'm done. That's dumb.
Hey. He leaving.
You mean to tell me a superstar power forward who just won MVP? I think so. You can't bring family on the team plane. You mean it?
Hey, it happens, bro.
Yeah, that'd been a good team, but I don't know. been low key super team.
Hey,
because Grant Hill was the miniature LBJ. Like I'm gonna say that he wasn't LeBron, but like he was.
You know
like,
what?
he was a point forward.
I'm gonna
like,
bring up the fact since Doc didn't allow people on planes with trust Bree will ask for a bigger contract because his family got to eat.
I wonder what Doc would like. Look, I saw T Mac. He was on The Jump. Rachel Nichols told T Mac about that situation. T Mac was like, "What could have been?" He sat there so depressed. He was like,
"Hey, T Mac was one of the best players at their time, bro. I love T Mac, and one team that gets really slept on. You have T Mac and Yao Ming and Shane Battier on that Rockets team. With how old was Aaron Brooks at the time, right? Aaron Brooks was on that squad too. Hey, that was a good team, bro. But people slept on them. People didn't like it. But hey, it was what it was. Y'all got any more questions or topics?
Should we still got 3 minutes though? There's another one too. What if I don't know, like what if the Rockets drafted no, it wasn't that team. What if the Blazers drafted Michael Jordan instead of them drafting Sam Bowie?
No. We have what we have. We have 6 titles for a reason.
I'm just saying, like, what if, like, Drury, come on now, like, what if, like,
as a Bulls fan on the pod, I'd like to thank Portland for taking Sam Bowie. Portland, thank you so much. I owe you one. But,
and I thought, now what if Houston drafted Michael Jordan too? Because they also had Drexler and Hakeem too. Like they could have drafted Michael and Hakeem in the same draft too.
Oh, bro, nah. You know if they drafted Jordan with the first pick,
and Drexler,
we could have went second, and we could have had that boy Hakeem Olajuwon. Okay.
We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
We got.
What if Shaq never left LA?
Yeah.
What if Shaq never left?
Hey, save that for next episode, bro. Because next episode we're gonna have a lot of topics. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a bunch, man. Like, what if OKC never broke up? Like, what if James Harden never?
Hey, I got a good one, but that's for a future episode. It has something to do.
We gotta say these for the next episode.
It has something to do with this guy up here. My topic.
We already know, man. We already know.
We gotta save for next episode.
Maybe next episode, maybe a few episodes down the line. But for those of you guys who tuned in, made it this far, comment I made it this far, and we'll give you guys a shout out next video. Thank you all so much for watching. We appreciate each and every single one of you. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, because if that subscribe button is red and not gray, you're messing up. Okay, because we are the most underrated podcast on this platform. Okay, but I'm Alex.
Money.
Yeah.
Your boy Dree.
BREE. But yeah, we y'all see y'all next week.
Next week.
Peace.